According to the nation Thailand, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet said he had held a direct phone conversation with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio amid ongoing tensions along the Cambodia-Thailand border, which continue to evolve in a complex manner with no clear signs of de-escalation. I reaffirmed Cambodia's firm commitment to continuing to uphold the spirit of the Kuala Lumpur Joint Statement and expressed hope that both sides would continue to cooperate on the basis of existing agreements, he said. Cambodia maintains its position that border issues should be resolved through peaceful means, in compliance with agreements and mechanisms agreed upon in the past, including the Kuala Lumpur Joint Statement, aimed at addressing the Cambodia-Thailand border issue and building lasting peace between the two countries. The exchange was described by the Cambodian side as necessary and urgent, as prolonged military activities have been severely affecting the lives of people living in border areas. During the phone call, Hun Manet emphasized his hope that the United States, as an important partner in the region, would continue to closely monitor developments and support efforts to establish a substantive, effective, and verifiable ceasefire as soon as possible. The Cambodian Prime Minister also called on relevant parties to seriously implement the peace agreement reached in Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia, in October, regarded this as an important legal and political basis for gradually restoring stability and preventing the risk of wider conflict. On the other side, the Thai military has continued to issue statements asserting that all military operations conducted along the border with Cambodia are defensive in nature, aimed at protecting territorial security and the safety of the Thai people. According to Bangkok's position, the Thai armed forces have no intention of occupying any part of Cambodian territory, nor do they seek to conduct offensive operations beyond the framework of self-defense. The Thai military argues that recent combat operations have focused on neutralizing threats believed to pose risks to civilians while safeguarding national sovereignty amid an increasingly sensitive border security situation. Thailand has also repeatedly emphasized its adherence to international humanitarian law, describing it as a guiding principle throughout troop deployments, particularly when employing advanced military assets. Speaking at the Thailand-Cambodia Joint Situation Center, Royal Thai Air Force Commander Prapas Sonjiti, who also serves as the center's director, stated that Thailand's military actions are carried out based on its inherent right of self-defense under Article 51 of the United Nations Charter. Prapas Sonjiti affirmed that Thailand places the highest priority on compliance with international humanitarian law, especially in the use of air power to minimize harm to civilians and civilian infrastructure. However, this interpretation has not been accepted by Cambodia or by a large segment of Cambodian public opinion, as reports of casualties and damage have continued to circulate widely. After nearly 3 weeks of escalating tensions between Phnom Penh and Bangkok starting from December 24th, Cambodia has witnessed a growing wave of public petitions reflecting widespread anger and deep concern among the population. These petitions condemn what Cambodia describes as serious violations of national sovereignty and call on the international community to turn a blind eye to developments along the border. Notably, these petitions were not only initiated by the ruling Cambodian People's Party, but were also signed by numerous central government ministries, local authorities, private sector representatives, and large numbers of citizens nationwide. Observers say this demonstrates that the border issue with Thailand has become a major concern in Cambodia's political and social life at present. In addition to the petition released by the Cambodian People's Party on the evening of December 25th, many similar petitions have appeared on the Fresh News website as well as on various Cambodian media outlets and social media platforms. These documents express strong criticism of actions Cambodia considers contrary to humanitarian principles, particularly alleged attacks against civilians in border provinces since the afternoon of December 4th. According to the petitions, recent clashes allegedly involved the uncontrolled use of both heavy and light weapons, resulting in civilian casualties and the destruction of homes and public facilities. Many families in affected areas were forced to flee their homes at short notice, including students, the elderly, and children, who had to evacuate to temporary shelters under difficult living conditions. As of December 26th, the Thai military continued to be accused by Cambodia of maintaining sovereignty-violating activities, using various advanced weapons such as airstrikes, artillery fire, and unmanned aerial vehicles in sensitive border areas. On the morning of December 26th alone, Thai F-16 fighter jets were reportedly involved in dropping nearly 50 bombs on the villages of Tre and Prasat Chan in Orang O Commune, Utro District, Bantia Manche Province, Cambodia, triggering widespread concern and public outrage. Beyond military allegations, Thailand has also been accused of repeatedly violating the ceasefire and the joint statement on the peace agreement previously signed by the prime ministers of the two countries. That joint statement, signed in the presence of U.S. President Donald Trump and Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim in his capacity as ASEAN's rotating chair, was expected to provide a framework for dialogue and restraint between the two sides. In the petitions, Cambodia calls on the international community to strongly condemn actions deemed violations of the joint statement and demands that Bangkok bear full responsibility for the resulting consequences. The documents also urge Bangkok to immediately cease all hostile activities and to seriously respect the ceasefire agreement, the joint statement, and its obligations under international law. According to Cambodia's argument, all disputes should be resolved through peaceful means in accordance with international law and existing treaties and conventions towards a fair and lasting solution. The Nation reported that negotiations of the Secretariat of the Cambodia-Thailand Joint Border Committee were held in the meeting room of the Immigration Authority at Bon Pak Kat border checkpoint in Chantaburi Province on December 26th, amid close regional scrutiny. Current attention is focused on whether Cambodia will accept the three proposals put forward by Thailand, which are considered decisive for the next phase of the dialogue process. Bangkok insists that Cambodia must declare a ceasefire first, stressing that it must be substantive, continuous, and accompanied by genuine cooperation and goodwill in demining activities along the border. In recent days, the negotiation atmosphere has been described as tense, with meetings repeatedly interrupted and extended beyond schedule. On the first day, December 24th, the meeting lasted for only about 30 minutes, mainly involving Thailand's presentation of the three proposals for Cambodia's consideration. On the second day, December 25th, the meeting began at 10 a.m., with the Cambodian side offering counter-arguments. Subsequent discussion sessions were repeatedly postponed from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., then further delayed until 7:30 p.m. At 7:40 p.m., the Cambodian JBC Secretariat delegation finally arrived in full, and talks resumed. However, Thailand's position on the three proposals remained unchanged, while Cambodia continued to express its lack of agreement. Previously, Thai Defense Minister General Natapan Narkapan had stated that if the proposals were not accepted, Bangkok would not attend any GBC meetings and would not sign any additional related agreements. Meanwhile, the Khmer Times quoted Lieutenant General Mali Socheta, spokesperson for Cambodia's Ministry of Defense, as saying that discussions by the GBC Secretariat on the second day continued to focus on identifying concrete measures to halt the fighting and gradually restore stability between the two countries. Thank you for watching this story. If you found it meaningful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for staying with Societal Stories.